Hey guys, and welcome to the live stream of Isla
New day, new
Matanceros.
show, new contract. You are definitely gonna want to check it out.
Wow, that was just perfect. Isaac, thank you. Thank you for helping me introducing everyone to the video. Yeah, hello, and welcome to a live stream or watching it back in the future of the Isla Matanceros live tour. The park I created. It's the first park I created for my series, and I decided to create instead of some videos just to do some live streaming and walk you through. And people who can follow at the live moments can ask me questions about it or anything they want to discuss, talk about. So yes, welcome, and we just decline Isaac for the first moment. I mean, he was great at introducing the video. Sit back and relax. Yeah, I just check a moment. I see some messages from Gordon. Hey man, how you doing? Welcome. I will keep this stream for up an hour, I think, and then we see how things go. And for those who are not able to watch the live stream, you can watch it back on my YouTube page. Also, noticed I was trying to do something with the streaming service because I'm really new into streaming, and I just created a live banner at the bottom of the screen. As you can see, in the colors I've chosen to be Isla Matanceros. So my Matanceros map has the turquoise, what's it called in English? The bluish, light bluish color. So yeah, let's go to the island and see what we can walk through. And the key to a happy life is to accept you are never actually in control. Wise words. But I wish I was in control of everything. So there we are, Isla Matanceros. I will just change the music. I mean, last time I had the music on. I know there's copyright and stuff, but as long as I'm not going to credit myself for the music, things are being fine. But it's easier to just talk about things and we're not being interrupted by loud music of combat sequences and stuff. So yeah, this is Isla Matanceros, and just going to capture mode, which I think is still the best way to show things off, and just to make sure there is no helicopter flying around. No, okay, it seems fine. So I think I will keep it at pause for a moment until we really want to see some dinosaurs moving around, right? Because the thing is, with the campaign mode, as all my parks are so far all in one save of the campaign mode, so we have the problems of money, dinosaurs dying and killing each other if necessary. So to keep it a little bit more easy, so we don't have 5 hours of also trying to fix the park if things happen. The problem is, I think that with Matanceros, most of the time the dinosaurs die very quickly because they're the low rate dinosaurs in the beginning of the campaign. They die way easier than than the other dinosaur parks. Unless you count the hybrids, because I had my last live stream, I had the hybrid dinosaurs, like the Spinoraptor, who died a couple of, maybe an hour after I created one, something like that. It was weird. So yes, this is the Matanceros Park. Just a quick, nice look over the area. It looks, it's nice. It's a perfect location for a park, as we all know, and you have, of course, the little bay there and the river going through the island. I think it will stop over there, and these nice waterfalls and stuff. It looks great. So it was my first park I created, and I had a lot of things to think about, because what was my plan? I wanted to show everyone just the park designs. It was for myself, of course. It was for fun, for my spare time, and I wanted to create the park with the dinosaurs and features which were available for that island. So imagine that you want to start a park and you really want to do every island, but you have no idea what dinosaurs you want to use. Just stick to dinosaurs who are unlocked in the park. Because if we go check to the dinosaurs you start with, those are the Struthiomimus, the Matanceros, and Triceratops, for example. Of course, the Ceratosaurus is also one of the starting carnivores. Those are the dinosaurs who are already parts of the island you're working on. And in later DLCs, for example, the Proceratosaurus and the Sinoceratops, those are dinosaurs who came after the campaign, of course. You don't unlock them by playing the game. You do have to unlock them, of course, by doing the science stuff. And these dinosaurs are also linked on the science and entertainment jobs you have to do on the islands, like Matanceros. So that's how I decided which dinosaurs I wanted to use. And some islands had a little bit more trouble with it. I mean, Island Panna was a pain in the ass, and because it has like, you see, those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large carnivores, if I'm doing it correctly, and yeah, it's a big trouble to have 6 carnivores in a small park. I managed it, by the way. It took a long time to finish that park. I've worked maybe double time on Penna than on Matanceros. And so I decided to only change several dinosaurs like Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor, which were Indominus you unlock on Isla Penna, and the Indoraptor on Sorna. And I didn't want to fit them in on those islands, and because you also have the Muerta East and Tucano research facility, of course. And while the research facility is very small and has the 3 new hybrid dinosaurs, the Muerta East only had 2 new dinosaurs, which were the Troodon and the Allura Titan. And to me, I also placed Nasutoceratops there, because Nasutoceratops is the only dinosaur who was not part of an island as an unlockable. Yes, and then we just move in the Indominus and the Indoraptor, of course, in a map which had a lot of space, and that was Muerta East for me. So for the dinosaurs, as I explained, yeah, of course, the Triceratops and Sinoceratops, and every dinosaur you really can unlock here. The thing is, as well, is that what kinds of cosmetic skins you want to use, and I didn't want to use all the basic types or just pick the ones I think were the prettiest one, or I just wanted to have a little bit more of a challenge. And each island, of course, the main islands have unlockable skins or cosmetic genes. And for Isla Matanceros, that's the savanna one, the arid one, and the alpine one. So each dinosaur which had one of those three skins, I would pick. And if they had a second skin, like if we go to quickly to the Dracorax, um, the Dracorax has two skins, which are the arid and the alpine. Or was it the savannah and the? I think it is savannah and I can't remember at this moment. But I placed both of those skins in it. And within occasionally, I thought like the Matanceros, for example, doesn't have one of those skins and has the basic null type. So I picked the null type because it, yes, it's the one you don't have an unlockable for, so keep it like the basic one. But I then decided in a later walkthrough of the park after I finished it, because I've changed a lot, that I wanted to change uh, the population of them. The Matanceros had a second group with a different skin, which makes it a little bit more unique and more variety in it. Variety. I hate that word. And so that's how I started this park out. And to me, each park has to be unique. And Matanceros was for me the kind of like the research and education program part of the island. It's like it was a little bit like Camp Cretaceous, which is coming out on Netflix in 90 days, I think, 20 days. So upcoming month, and I never knew about that, by the way. So I decided to make it like an educational and yeah, learning center for people and kids that can come around to Matanceros and learn about the daily lives of someone who works around dinosaurs and archaeology and stuff like that. And also an intern program which is based here instead of Nublar. So that's how I decided to start this park. This park was very lazy to build, or I was lazy enough to not change everything. Because if we take a look to the map,
Thanks to you, we've got the power.
I got the power. As you can see, this is the basic layout of the park through the satellite map. And this area, which is the Trice Valley, the Triceratops Valley, and I didn't change much here. This is the same layout you have when you start just the campaign. And the same goes for the road. This road would just go north and then goes here around the corner and surrounding the Ceratosaurus. I kept that, and suddenly one dies. That's exactly what my problem is in this park. Damn it, Brass! So yeah, let's just create a new one. If dinosaurs die, oh, that's the wrong one. This one. If dinosaurs die, I just replace them and keep their old names like they never died. I mean, it would be a pain to name every new dinosaur, right? There was something that didn't have any food. So where must that be? We can. Let's do this just to make sure.
En route to feeder.
I have no clue. Oh wait, it's here. Of course, it is here. No, Brass. Yeah, Brass died. Brass is an old woman.
Acknowledged.
So I think I will also change while I'm ahead of it. Reload speed is not something I really need, so let's do it like this. And let this range team just continue.
Confirming task.
Okay, so let's keep it on capture mode and pause the game because I have a feeling that after Press dies, Assisted dies as well. So basically, the layout of the park was already half there, and I always want to have a secluded area with the power stations and stuff. And as you can see over here, it's weird. Trees disappear. It should just appear when you zoom in, right? So the power area with the stations, and as well the incubation center, I always want that a little bit away from the rest of the park if possible. And this is kind of like the most easiest park to design. And this is the little hub here. I was called Studio Resort. I have to do it out of my head, by the way. I've noted everything down on my Discord page, and yeah, that's way easier. It's a little bit of list, and every picture is there and stuff. So the resort area is just the 3 hotels, and the hotel idea of this park, completely with the other parks included, is that when you go visit Jurassic World, you can go to Isla Nublar, which is way off from the rest of the islands. And so this is one main park, and then you can also decide to move to another hotel at the 5 Deads. At least you can choose to go to Isla Matanceros, Huerta, Pena, Sorna, and Tucano. Those islands. If you go there, you pick one of those islands as your main staying place. So if you like to go to Matanceros, because Matanceros doesn't have bad weather conditions most of the time, because let's be realistic, I'm not sure that if a hurricane passes through the islands, Matanceros is just shiny, a shiny beautiful day. And so people can stay here and then use the whole day for themselves, or multiple days, as long as you want to stay to visit the park, and then take one of those the boats, the ferries towards one of the other islands for the 2nd day or the 3rd day, and then go back at the end of the day with the last ferry towards Matanceros where you're staying. I'm sorry, a little bit of a sore throat. I've worked last weekend the late shifts, and sometimes I have to use my voice. So that's how we decide to use the inside park details. And this is Trice Valley. We can just let's do it slow motion. It's easier. It keeps it easier. See how things go. So Trice Valley was a little bit designed more with the water and the couple of trees that came in later, of course, with an update. 2 viewing platforms, 2 groups, the Lance and the Hell Creek group, and the Alpha leader of the Triceratops, Muttles. Muttles is one of the Jurassic Park variations, which I thought looked way better to have as an alpha because it looks so different. The patterns, the back, the horns, they're way better. And the names I gave these groups are before I ever asked people to come up with ideas for names for groups or individual dinosaurs and stuff. So this was first only a Triceratops, and I could swear I have Sinoceratopses here. Why do I only see? That's a first. That's weird. I just lost a group of dinosaurs. How? How? Oh, there they are. Yeah, just do it normal. Just let me not try to give them problems. So these were also living with the Hyangiosaurus, and and I decided to move the Jengasaurus to a new enclosure later after I finished the park. But more details about that when we going towards them. So that was just the easy part, and we have the Cerrado Canyon in the middle here. As you can see, the areas, for example, the Trice Valley, I didn't change much. It was the first park, so I patched a little bit of greenery there and a tree there, and I didn't do much with the floor and the dirt and the rock in the first enclosures, because I think sometimes simple looks great as well. And the Cerrado Canyon of the two Ceratosauruses, now one until the other one is ready to be unleashed. I always keep a little bit of space between the path and the fences as a security and safety measure. Unlike the herbivores, of course, because most herbivores are not that dangerous to get close by. So this is a part where you can see them eat and walk by. The rest of this enclosure is closed off, as you can see. I think it's more realistic and true to the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park designs. The gates, I always try to do something with the gates to make it look more, more safe. And I mean, one door is not enough, right? So this is Copper hunting down one of the goats because she's lonely. Man, I need to change the sound. Give me a second. Some dinosaurs just have too much sound effects. Let's do it like this for now. I will reset it when I'm done. Have a security and safety measures. Have a ranger jeep ran through the. I don't look at those. I mean, when they do that, I just close my eyes. We have a situation here.
Setting additional task.
And just go back to capture mode. I changed the Cerrado Valley area after we got the new trees and gave them a little bit more pine forest look as well. As you can see, she's very curious of the helicopters, I think, because she's looking. No, that's not possible. The helicopter's there. No, she's just looking to birds, I think. Changed a little bit, less water in it, made it a little bit more hill area over here, and just a little bit more different from one part to the other. Somehow I seem to have the time changes on. This is a lovely shot, by the way. Don't you agree? Too bad I can't make pictures when I'm live streaming, because otherwise you can see the whole live stream menu part of it. Let me quickly change the gameplay, and that's something I do when I just try to have fun in things. I do the daylight changing mode, and for now it's just way easier if it's daylight. So after I got the DLC, which is, I can't remember which one was the one with the Proceratosaurus, the Carnivore pack? Was it the Carnivore pack or Cretaceous? No, it's not a Cretaceous dinosaur. I think it was the Carnivore one. I can't really remember. So I created Proceratosaurus area, which is kind of jammed in at first. I had everything ready and complete, and then Procerado came, and I had this little area which was kind of built with, I think it was a restaurant, which I moved to this position, and continue to make it like a small area because they don't need that much for Proceratosaurus. And it was way more lush with trees at first, because I thought it was nice to have a little bit of a jungle island for Matanceros, but then I thought it was hard to see them, and this gave me some Jurassic World or Jurassic Park Lost World vibes. Higher grass with them poking their heads up. And goes the Alpha, that's Bandit. And I think we have another dead dinosaur. And this is a little hill going down. They have the water supply here. People can watch them over. Just take a look, see them pass by. Oh, it's a dinosaur attack.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Oh, it was here. Okay, yeah, of course. I forgot about that. Dinosaurs attack them as well. Here he goes. Ooh, it was lucky. That was lucky. We move on to this part, which is the security and animal welfare area. The ACU center, ranger station, security center, a bunker, because people need to have safeties at multiple places. The toilets, I have to introduce the toilets on a later moment after the park was already finished because of the update, which was fine. And it's just really behind the scenes. I think it's one of the only islands which really has a system with gates like this. You go in from the security area, which is off limits for guests, so to speak. Let's say it does. And then you can go in and go towards the larger open areas or the Dragonville. And it has a lot more space to build on Matanceros, which is great. It's not the biggest island, but it's nice to have a lot of space for a few dinosaurs. This is the Dragonville, like I mentioned, which is home to the Triceratops. There's only one arid specific species, and the Alpha, which is called Obsidian. I think it was the rainforest one. And we have the Dracorax. Cute little buggers. I like those. Because to me, Dracorax was a new dinosaur when I started Jurassic World Evolution. I think I saw something in a TV series, Primefall I think it was, which had one. And I thought it was a fantasy creature because it was too much of a dragon. And it was carnivorous, I think, in that series. But yeah, these are great. I like the Dracorax. The thing is with alphas, and I want to go over that situation because when I built this park, I didn't have alphas. Of course, there were alpha dinosaurs among them, like naturally they came to be. But after I decided to go back to some previous parks and check them out, I took the liberty to make a list of what dinosaurs have the alphas in it and which ones were really going to be placed in the park. And I came to the conclusion as the following, that some herbivore dinosaurs like Triceratops and or any other ceratopsian almost have every time an alpha. The stegosaur members also have, most of them, an alpha, and the same goes for the Pachys and the Ankylosaurids. But not every time when I build a park they were fitting in. Like the Dracorax are two groups, both with different cosmetics, and they don't have a specific alpha leader. They have an alpha, but they are all on the same level. Their ranking is on the same, so the alpha goes from one to another and then back to it, and then it is going to go around the title. With the Triceratops and the Sinoceratops, those have alphas, like most other large herbivore groups, and the other dinosaurs like Dracorax, I think it was the Kentrosaurus, Nodosaurus, which had a little bit few on their group. For example, the Polacanthus, I have two Polacanthus on Panna, which are both different ones, and they have personal names, not group names, personal names. So I didn't want to have an alpha. Same goes with Kentrosaurus. I have four Kentrosaurus, both split into two groups, and there wasn't going to be one alpha and then two, what was it again, tundra and one woodland skin. I thought it was not, didn't really look great. And it's the same for the carnivores, because we have two, soon we have two Ceratosauruses in here, and they pass their title along. Sometimes brass is the leader, other times copper is the leader. That's how I imagined it. Unless they have more than three carnivores, like smaller groups, the Proceratosaurus, the Dilophosaurus, Velociraptor, they have always an alpha with it. So that's something about alphas and my decision for it. You can do it as you please. If you do it for fun and just want to create beautiful parks, you don't have to think about it. But if you really want to do like my intention is to be a park with specific means and like it was a real thing, like this is all real life. I am now like behind the scenes talking about what was decided. I'm like Spielberg. I wish I was like Spielberg, but you get the point. Yeah, let's continue the rest of the park. This is not much to tell about. This is the area for the education service. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that people can learn a lot about the dinosaurs in general, specifically the ones on the island. How does the fossil extraction work, the DNA, the research, the everything, the science behind it, the expeditions. So people can go here. This is the only time I created the Innovation Center, by the way. There's going to be one on Nublar. I mean, if I don't do one on Nublar, I'm going to quit. I'm really going to quit. That's not possible. That's not important there. We have also the greenery, what's it called? The greenery, I have them on almost each island, except on this research facility of Tucano. But I really don't use them anymore. In the beginning I used them. I think I use them here as well. Each dinosaur has a specific diet, of course, but I disliked the fact that I really don't care about ratings, because I'm just building and let the money flow in so I can keep things up and work around new parts of it or change stuff. And the food supplies are empty over a short amount of time, which was to me really a pain. So I decided to stop using those. I just built them to have them there, of course. That's it. So the last area, if you go behind the dragon veil and you move to a snack bar and a toilet, and you get this nice view of a large open plain, which is the Edmonto Hills, the Edmontosaurus. And as you can see there, I have a fence, which was in the beginning when I finished the park, it was not there. It was a really big area. It was like the Edmontosaurus and Strutiominus lived here, and they could walk from here to the other side, which was really nice view to see. But I wanted to change stuff, and that's why I cut part of it off and created two areas. And you can watch it from the tower, of course. Here, as you can see, we can just go here. Where is it? Here it is. You have a nice look over here. You can see the helicopter going back to the station. You see the Matanceros down below. You can hear the Struthiomimus, and that's the new area I'm gonna visit later on. So this is just a nice view. Just take a look. If you don't have time to grab a gyrosphere, you can just take a look from here. And of course we have the gyrosphere right here. We're gonna grab the ride in a moment while I talk about the rest. So yeah, Struthiomimus. Let's just let them go freely. Struthiomimus has been split up as well. This is the carbon group, and the Oro group has been moved to the new section. What's it, buddy? Are you interested in what's coming out of there? You want to play with a ball? No? Okay. So this area was just placing some trees. As you can see, there are several grass patches like this, because I want to let them a little bit of environment, like low, just grassy fields, and then sometimes have a little bit more patching with taller grass and flowers and stuff. And they have a water area over here so they can drink, just relaxing away from people, of course. And then we have the last part, which has dinosaurs, the grazer fields. It's a name it popped up in my head and just used it. I thought it was just a great name for the moment. As you can see, people are just going to take the gyrosphere from here. They have 3 enclosures which you can visit by, and with the gyrosphere, of course, it's going to take a ride. Hello, Fate, the dinosaur nerd. You didn't mean to. Oh, I didn't notice, so no worries, man. And this is the area which is the last dinosaur we haven't spoke about, only mentioned it. This is the Hoyangosaurus, Hoyangosaurus. Gordon, how do I say it? Hoyangosaurus? I mean, you're Chinese, you know how I have to say it. Hoyangosaurus. I have a trick for it as well. If just we go to, let's see. I'm sorry for my Hoyangosaurus. Let's see. I already spelling it wrong. Young. No, let's see. I have it here on my phone now. That's really? Is that how you say it? Hoyangosaurus. Hoyangosaurus. I am not sure if you can hear that, guys, but it sounds weird in English. But Hoyangosaurus. Sometimes pronouncing the names is most dinosaurs I know, but Archaeonytomimus, Hoyangosaurus, those are the 2 I am most bad in. But yeah, these fellas are living here alongside the second of Struthiomimus groups. Oh, here he is. It's the arid one of the choices I made, and it just passes here. You can only see the savanna ones. Here are the arid ones, which are the orange ones, and there is one alpha, and I think it's, yes, this is the alpha. This is the jungle one, the red one. Oh, hi there. I don't want to startle you, but that's the first time your guys are close to the gate. Don't mind me, just flying our special entertainment drone away from the dinosaurs. I mean, it's like I'm flying a drone, right? And sometimes my drone can do hyperspeed. And we move to the last part. I mean, there's nothing much to tell about what I did. I mean, compared to the other islands I'm going to do a live stream about, it's different. It has a lot of more details and thought about it. It was one of the first parks, and I changed it like 2 times, I think. And this is just the area I finished off with the nursery area, as I call it. We have Ceratosaurus, of course, ready to be unleashed here. What I did was creating a fence. Let's see if I have it here. Yeah, like here. To have it a little bit more the feeling like Jurassic Park, which a lot of fences are created to make sure people are closed off from the public, of course. And you can see it disappears in here. It doesn't connect, but this part just disappears, which is great for visual. But at the other side, like, does it? Oh, here as well. That's great. I mean, that's awesome. But the other side is different, and I kind of hate it. I couldn't fit another fence piece here. So one time I had a Triceratops escape from the area and just walked past it and killed people. This is lame. This is something that I kind of dislike in Jurassic World Evolution, but and the other side is not that great. I mean, it's better because you don't look at these points many times. So let's see. You're watching this secretly from your dinosaurs, or from your dinosaurs, from your parents. Why is it a secret that you're watching this? Is it late at night, maybe? That's possible. It's possible that you can be lying in bed that your parents don't want you to watch live streams. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I've not much to tell about the area so far. So let's see if Brass is ready. Of course she is ready. I really love Ceratosaurus. So, Brass is back.
We've some work you might.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm thinking about maybe I can do something else. I have 15 minutes more live stream time planned because I don't want to make it longer than an hour, because it also doesn't need to have that long of a stream, of course. The video is long enough for an hour. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And maybe I can tell you something about it. I'm not thinking if something needs to be changed, but I recently changed some stuff. The only thing we need Brass in her enclosure, which is now. So she can rejoin her sister, of course. Just drop her here. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot about this part. There's also an open area where people could just walk by, see Ceratosaurus, eat, and just a little difference. I dislike having one type of fence everywhere. I think this is a nice view, having a little bit of open area and then closed off so people have to go around. And up here. And this is the second area where they can feed themselves, of course. Something like that. Let's see. Name her. Yeah, we named her Brass. brass and copper were named, I think, how long is it? Since I started this? It's a while ago. We gave them names a while ago. So most of the dinosaurs so far have names besides Serval. Wait, which names do I have asked for last? Oh no, yeah, I remember. On Muerta East. The Muerta East one is the only place I'm asking dinosaur names for the moment on my Instagram page. So soon
Asset transportation complete.
the next dinosaurs will be dropped there to be named. And let's see, this Matanceros seems different from your first live on Instagram. Did you overhear it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Well, it's possible because I did some live streaming indeed of Instagram itself. The things that changed were, so I created like this part, like this. I split this in half, and I created the area for Hyangsaurus. And Hyangsaurus was living here, and the Proceratosaurus and Ceratosaurus areas also had an overhaul with trees. And I don't think much else changed, by the way. Just, you know what we do? We can just look. We grab this. We're gonna take a ride. In the middle, of course. This is a one-seater. It's a VIP area tour for my big buddy, my big man buddy. I'm gonna look around. Suit your mind, Mr. Bonsaurus here. It's a little tour. Until how many hours? Do you mean how long I will play this, or how long have I played this? Because I will end.
Mimus is a bird-like dinosaur that lived across North America. The name means ostrich mimic, from the long developed hind legs and bipedal structure indicating a fast runner.
Well, I forgot about the information in the tours. Well, I'm going to end the stream in 10 minutes. I can show you a Triceratops in a moment, of course. And yeah, they were in the beginning of the stream. So if you've missed something in the stream, you can rewatch the whole video back on my YouTube page. That's the thing, that not everyone can watch live streams, of course, and there are different hours I can.
Dragonkin because of the crown-like bony forms on her dragon-like skull. She once roamed North America.
I still really think this is my best gyrosphere ride. Oh, it's a little bit of trouble with passing by. This is just a nice area. Oh, guys, what's the hold up?
Despite being one of the smaller ankylosaurs, Crichtonsaurus can still deliver a fence-shattering blow with her heavy tail. She is kept under constant supervision.
That's a new one. I never heard that one. That's a new information about the Crichtonsaurus. So, anyway, next time when I'm going to stream one of the parks, I'm going to make a schedule, because I have some days off from work now. I have still my study in between, but I have time to stream during the day. And because some countries it's late.
Unique spiked backplates for defense against predators.
It's for some people it's late or a little bit too early, or have to go to school again, or their job, and so the live stream is always being saved on my YouTube page for people to watch it on later times. When do you gonna make a park in Muerta? I have a Muerta park. I have almost every park at the moment. Because Muerta, Stacano, Penna, Sorna, Muerta
Struthiomimus
East.
has large eyes and no teeth, but with 4 limbs and longer claws than other genera of its type.
Yeah, what's the Muerta East and the research facility of Tacano. Those are all finished. So the next park I'm gonna work on will be Nublar. But I really want to post some stuff on Instagram first after I continue on Nublar. Nublar is gonna be a big project, I think. It's really gonna be a big project. School starts tomorrow. My school already started last week.
Sometimes it is necessary to transport a dinosaur to another enclosure or to the mainland. Such actions are taken by the highly trained ACU teams.
But I only have school for 1 day a week, and 1 week it's on campus itself, and the other week it's online from out of home, so that's easy. I have different schools than most people, because what I do is like an apprenticeship. I work for a company, and the company pays for me my studies, so I can study about healthcare and stuff. I mean,
Want
going
to
to
remember
school
the experience
like
of a
you guys
lifetime?
is not
Then
something
make
I
sure
can
you
do
capture
anymore.
that perfect dinosaur selfie.
I'm too old for that. So I think this part is still a little bit dull. This part of the tour, so maybe I can change that in the future. I will do that off camera, I think, just walking through the park. Maybe I can do a video about making changes to things. I'm glad that we can do this in the meantime. If in the
Please
meantime,
make sure that you listen carefully to any safety announcements or instructions from staff.
because yeah, if I'm in the stream early, I think it's a bit short. Come on, let's do an hour. Otherwise, I feel like I have not showed enough or talked enough. You know, just a little bit, just socializing. Welcome back. It started to rain again. A lot of rain today in the park. So the upcoming video about a
Ranger
park
teams
tour
look after a dinosaur's
is
health
going to
by providing
Muerta.
specialized medical care and restocking feeders for a nutritionally balanced diet.
I wish I could just shut off the information, because it's nice to hear something about dinosaurs, but not when I'm trying to talk about stuff. No, I don't do face cam. No. If you want to, if you want to try and think how I look, just if you look above the chat, you have this orange picture of glasses, a mustache, and a beard. That's
Some
basically
dinosaur
me.
species are naturally shy and may be hiding in nearby forests.
Struti's passing by. What time it is? It's 3 p.m. So that's why it's an easy time for me to stream, but for a lot of people it isn't. So I think this is kinda not showing much because the Matanceros is on the other side of the hill. Oh, wait. How the hell did it... Where did he come from? Okay, so they were on a different side of the hill, but... And they just crashed themselves into a gyrosphere.
That once inhabited the western regions of North America.
As you can
This
see,
name is
I've
derived from the location where it was first found.
let me get what's
Edmonton,
again.
in southern Alberta, Canada.
How can I ride the gyrosphere from here? Oh no, I can't. I need to grab a new one then. The Matanceros is a second group. I'm just gonna skip it here. No, thank you. Because otherwise it was too dull. This is the main group I created, the basic one. And no, it's also a basic one. And then I decided to make the, I think this is the Tundra one with the more bluish colors, because the main color for this island to me is the blue Matanceros color. And we have a died out dinosaur, yeah, emeralds, emerald 8.
En route to collect the asset.
The Matanceros is one of the most quickly dying dinosaurs ever. Edmonton, where are you? Matanceros, it's the basic one. Yes, ready. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream anytime soon. I just paused it for a second, otherwise other dinosaurs die out. I will go to the Triceratops because someone wanted to see that. So we take a look to the Sinos. Here are the Triceratopses.
Asset in transit.
Which is the Alpine, the light grey whitish Alpine. And we have the Alpha, of course, which is the rainforest one. And I think this is the best cosmetic skin for the Triceratops. It's amazing. I like the gold colors. So this is basically my first park. It isn't that much. I'm happy with it. I'm really think this is, for a first park, something I did pretty nicely, if I say it myself, of course. So next time we go to Isla Muerta, which is way different from this park, of course, which is also the first park I really put my most attention in. When I'm going to live stream again, I'm not sure, but I will post that on my Instagram page. If you can look down below, you can see my Instagram if you're not following me yet. If you want to give a follow. You can also just follow my YouTube channel, this channel, and hit the bell button, and you get a notification when I'm going to stream or have a new video online, of course. So, like most YouTubers say, subscribe and like my video. Yeah. Are you already following me? Yeah, man. Thanks for the follow. I don't care that much about how many followers I have. I'm just doing this for fun. I enjoy doing this, these things. So, I wish you all have a nice day, and I'm going to create some new posts for my Instagram, and we see after that when we go live. So, keep a close eye on it, and till next time, bye bye.